Hello to everyone at St. Andrew. This is Brian Russell, Director of Music, with some instructions on how to do our virtual congregation performance of O Come All Ye Faithful for our Christmas Eve service this year. Did you know that the choir and handbell music you've heard in services for the last few months has all been recorded by individuals at home? We haven't met in person since the pandemic began, and even our Wednesday evening choir rehearsals have been via Zoom, where all the choir members have been muted due to the technological latency that is inherent in the Zoom technology. So in order to create music for worship, our St. Andrew children, adult, youth, and handbell choir members have been recording themselves individually at their homes with cell phones, and I've been digitally combining everyone together to sound like a choir. In the same way, St. Andrew has not heard our congregation sing together since early March. Can you imagine how rewarding it will be to hear our members sing together on our virtual Christmas Eve service this year? That's where you come in. We need all St. Andrew members to do something a little bit uncomfortable. Record yourself singing so I can combine everyone together into a virtual congregation performance of O Come All Ye Faithful, which will debut at our Christmas Eve service this year. I'm here to walk you through this process. First of all, I consider singing together in worship a Christian imperative, and the same to participate then in this service, regardless of whether you consider yourself a great singer or not. Congregational singing is a gift that our church enjoys, and we've been deprived of that gift for many months now. Raising song together is a Christian discipline that requires participation from everyone. When even one voice remains silent, the entire product is diminished. So please, take the 5 minutes it will take to make this recording of yourself, with the solemn promise from me that nobody, not even me, will even hear your recording. More on that in a moment. Secondly, the website www.saintandrewmusic.com, make sure to spell out the word saint, has sheet music, written instructions, and guide tracks that you'll need to complete this recording. That website again is www.saintandrewmusic, not St. Andrew Church, saintandrewmusic.com. Finally, since our choir members have been doing this for months, those folks have gotten used to doing this, especially with the technology part of all this process. There have been folks with a lot of technological expertise that have been sending in recordings, and folks with zero technological expertise that have been sending in recordings. So even if you're trepidatious about the technological side of this project, I'm asking you to give it a try. And we have folks listed at saintandrewmusic.com who have agreed to help anyone with the technology side of things. Their emails are listed there. You can reach out to them and they'll be happy to set up a phone call with you to walk you through the process. Okay, so here are the steps to make your recording of O Come All Ye Faithful. First of all, you're going to want to print out the sheet music for O Come All Ye Faithful from saintandrewmusic.com. You'll notice that there are 2 stanzas listed. The first can be either melody or parts, and a second stanza, everyone being in melody. And I've also noted where to breathe and where not to breathe so that we'll have some uniformity as we put this performance together. You will need 2 devices to make this recording. The first device can be a smartphone, a tablet, or a computer. This first device will be the device that will play the guide recording that you'll sing along with. For my first device, I'm using this iPhone. I'll go to saintandrewmusic.com, and up at the top, I'm going to the O Come All Ye Faithful links right there at the top of the page. saintandrewmusic.com, and there's the O Come All Ye Faithful tracks. If you can read music and sing in parts, please choose the alto, tenor, or bass track. Otherwise, sing along with the soprano/melody only track. You'll need to plug in earphones into this device so that when you play the track, you'll be able to hear the track in your earbuds, but only in your earbuds. You'll need a second device that you'll use to record your voice. I'm going to use another iPhone for this device. Our choir members have had success using an iPhone app called Voice Memos, which is a free app that comes on all iPhones. On this second recording device, open up Voice Memos. Now, if you don't know where that app is on your phone, you can always swipe down from the top of your phone, type in Voice Memos, and find the app that way. For example, here's my phone. When I swipe down from the top, if I type in Voice Memos, as you can see that I just did, then the Voice Memos app shows up right there. I'll click it, and up opens Voice Memos. Now, yours might look something like this when it first opens up. It might look something like this, or it might be completely empty on the All Recordings button. Either way, you're going to see a red dot at the bottom. That's what's important for now, and that's what shows you how to make the recording. When you push that red dot, that's what starts your recording. Now it's time to make your recording. On the first playback device, click the track that you want to sing along with. If you click the melody only track, you'll hear my voice singing the melody throughout. If you click the alto track, you'll hear my voice singing alto and then melody on the second stanza. Same for the tenor and same for the bass. You can see all of those listed right here at the top. Once you click on that and you have your earbuds in, you'll hear a lot of verbal instructions from me. As you're listening to those, push record on your Voice Memos, and you'll see that when you make sounds, that you'll notice that it shows you that sounds are being recorded. You'll also see the timer moving. That makes you know that you're recording. Now you're recording and you're listening to the track. Now for the magic. You'll hear instructions from me to clap. It'll be something along the lines of, after 4 counts, please clap with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, clap. The magic is that all I have to do is line up the claps, and I promise you, I will never hear your actual voice. I probably won't even have to hear the claps, because when it comes to me and I import it into one of my programs, I'm looking at the WAV files, and all I have to do is line up the spikes that happen when everyone claps together. So I'll never hear your voice if you're a little bit trepidatious about singing for someone individually. You have my word. I won't hear your voice. You'll sing along with the voice recordings after you've clapped, 2 stanzas total. When you're done, push the red button again on your Voice Memos to stop your recording. After you've done that, it's time then for you to email your recording to me. I'm going to stop the recording. Mine now, I have to do that and probably push done. But either way, yours might not look exactly like that depending on the software you have on your iPhone. But after you're done recording, you should see something along the lines of this. You'll see that mine has the address up there at the top. Yours might have your address, or yours might just say new recording 1 or new recording 2, etc. Either way, the recording that's listed at the very top of your Voice Memos is the one that you just made. Pro tip from the choir: do not listen to your recording. Much like hearing your own voice on voicemail sounds weird to everyone, you're bound to second guess yourself if you listen to your recording. Just send it on to me without ever listening to it, and trust me to make all of our voices sound good on my end. On your Voice Memos, once you found that top recording, look for the 3 dots on the left side of your phone. When you click those 3 dots, another menu will appear, and I'm looking for the share button. When you click share, it's tough to do this backwards. Then you'll be able to see different options to share. You're going to want to click mail. You're now able to email that to me. In the to line, type in my church email, which is brussell@standrewchurch.com. Again, that's BRUSSELL at Saint, spell out Saint, AndrewChurch.com. In the subject line, please put your name and O come all ye faithful. Then hit send. It's now on its way to me, and I'm going to combine it with dozens of other recordings. Ideally, everyone in your household will make one individual recording of just them singing this song. That will give us the best product for our Christmas Eve service. But we know that might be difficult to do with small children. You might want to record with your entire family. That's completely okay. But a few things still have to happen. You still have to use earbuds. A recording becomes unusable if we hear the voices and we actually hear the guide track being recorded by the other phone. So you have to have at least one person singing with earbuds and everyone else following. Maybe you're sharing the earbuds with one person having an earbud in one ear, the other person having the other earbud in their ear, and they're singing along with the recording and the kids are singing along with the parents. Maybe that's one way to do it. Either way, feel free to sing together as a family and send me that recording of everyone singing together. I'm making this YouTube instructional video on Sunday, December 6th, and the Christmas Eve service, of course, will be broadcast on December 24th. That gives us a pretty quick turnaround, and it takes me many days in order to combine all of these recordings together. So in order for me to be able to do that, I must have all of these recordings sent to me by midnight on Friday, December 18th. And if you can get it done earlier, please do so. My instructions so far have been talking about how to do this with an iPhone and using the Voice Memos app. If you're an Android user, there should be an app on your phone called Voice Recorder, which does basically the same thing. It's probably already loaded on your Android device, and if not, you can download it from the Google Play Store for free. We need everyone to do this, male and female, young and old, great singers, and the makers of joyful noises. Our choir members have been making these uncomfortable individual recordings for many weeks now, and you can hear how well those products have ended up. Please join members of St. Andrew as we try what could be the first ever virtual congregational performance, lifting up our voices to celebrate the birth of our Savior this Christmas Eve. Imagine how great it will be to hear all of our members singing together once again. This is your chance to be a part of it. Please, I look forward to hearing your recordings. Bye.